Welcome to the stream. My name is Van Pebble, and we are playing HD Poker this morning. HD Poker is a video game. I am a video game streamer for those who do not know. Good morning. Beautiful day today. I will be preparing some tea. This is a lovely tea. Oh, nice. I do have a pair of nines. I'm good. This guy's betting big, but he's also betting big because he's got 400 million. Oh, that's a straight on the board right there. Couple things. Oh, we have a pair of nines. I think this could be our pot here. What do you think? Oh, the two on the river. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into a couple things. First of all, we are not sponsored here on the stream. We are not sponsored by Zest, but I wish we were. Every tea bag is 150 milligrams of caffeine. It's a lovely thing. That's number one. Not a sponsor. Number two, ladies and gentlemen. This game is called HD Poker. It is Texas Hold'em. This is a free game. I am not sponsored to say that. There's no sponsorships at all. I want to make that clear. This game in particular is a free game. And that's what I love to tell people about it, because I think it's fun to show people there are games that I've got to be honest with you. This is the only game I know of that's free and good. Actually, that's not true. Because technically Fortnite is a free game, and so is, what is that other game that we just started playing recently? There are a few games that are free that are good. And they're usually multiplayer. Look at that bet. 14.9 million. Why did I bet with them? Because I think they might have a 6. I have a full house. And that's exactly what they had. Look, listen very closely. I read that exactly. They had a 6. That was what that bet indicated to me. Good. I'm doing good this morning, then. So the game is Texas Hold'em. The card game, rather, is Texas Hold'em. Most people know what it is. Some people don't. It's pretty basic. You get dealt 2 cards face down, and so the cards that you're seeing, that I'm seeing, they're not seeing, and it's like I can't see their cards. That was tough. That was tough to fold kings right there. I got to be honest with you. That didn't feel good to fold that, but you had to do it. So it's Texas Hold'em. The game is HD Poker. You get dealt 2 cards face down, and then there's betting that happens. I think there's like 2 rounds of betting, basically. And then... Oh, let's start over. So there's an ante. There's a small ante and a high ante. And the small ante is 2.5 million. The large ante is 5.5 million. And the dealer and anybody else doesn't have to pay initially, have to pay any money. Then 2 cards are dealt face down. Then we bet a couple rounds, and then a card appears on the table. And that's the turn. And then the river. Now, could this guy have a straight? Possibly. We have the exact same hand. Playing well. It's not showing up in our stack, but we're playing incredibly well. Very, very well. And that's how you play it. Texas Hold'em is a pretty easy game. The reason I like it is because it's very easy. It doesn't take a lot of memorization. It's pretty simple. I've never been to a casino. That was the goal. One day go to a casino. I still think I will go to a casino one day and try it. I've been to a casino a couple times. I've never played. I just feel like whenever you go to places like that, it's just like I don't like the people that are there particularly. I don't enjoy quote unquote gamblers and game players and stuff. So he's betting 12 million. But he's known to bet ridiculously for no reason. Because he has $494 million. That's why. He bets again 13. And there's the ace. So if he has aces, which he does, and I kind of figured he might, but I don't feel real bad about that. I think I'm still getting a feel for that guy. And 6-3 old. I'm waiting for my tea to steep. I wanted to start streaming early today. I felt like the last couple days, listen, we've been putting in work, but I wanted to have like a full streaming day today. And I want to get back into the flow of a full day. I'll tell you what's really kind of been bumming me out a little bit is the weather. It's I live in Seattle and it never feels like it never feels like summer, it never feels like spring. When it's spring, it doesn't feel like spring. When it's summer, it hardly ever feels like summer. The only seasons we have that I feel like is legit is like fall. And that's where it just rains all the time and it's kind of like the weather's kind of even keel. But it's been really chilly this last whole fucking month and it's been pissing me off. I mean, I literally have my heater on right now. And it's spring. It's the what is it? The end of April. Ridiculous. Oh, we would have had a full house if we would have played this. Maybe we should have played this, but everybody's just checking it around. Nobody has anything because I'm the guy that had something. That's why none of you idiots had anything because I was the guy that had the full house. uh, I almost worked at a casino as a security guard. I was really close to getting the job. Problem was, it was really far away. There was 2 casino jobs I almost had back to back, and I just never ended up doing it. I think in both cases it was just too far away. And in the one case, the guy actually hired me. It's kind of rough because the guy hired me, but I noticed like within the first, actually just upon meeting the guy, I noticed that he had a drug problem. I'm good at detecting that kind of stuff. And it bothered me because you don't want your supervisor to be like a drug addict guy. That's a real problem. Like those guys are. It's already an erratic, tough job to do. Um, and I came to the interview and talked to the guy, and I saw him, and he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he left, and when he came back, he was sweating, and I could see his pupils, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's a drug addict." But I was still willing to take the job. That was a really ballsy play by me. I'm obviously going to fold now. That was a ballsy play by me. Because I thought maybe diamonds would come up, but they didn't. That was kind of fucked up. And that was a cool, like, that was a job. I was ready to take that job. I was nervous. I don't think I was ready to, I don't think I'm glad that I didn't get that job. For a lot of reasons. One, the guy was a drug addict. I could tell. I could just tell that would have been a very uncomfortable um, situation. Turned out I couldn't figure out a good bus to get there, and it was just impossible. Then there was another security job that I almost took, but it was too far away. Same thing, too far. But I really liked the woman who was the manager. She, like, not in a sexual thing. Like, she just seemed to have it together. She was pleasant enough, like, not fake over the top. It just seemed like it could have been a good match, like, working for her. And then it just was too far at the end of the day. It's in a place called Tequila. Tequila is really far. I live in Lake City, which is closer to downtown. Tequila is like hella far away. That's always a problem with jobs is the distance. Especially for security. Like there's this job that's looking to hire somebody right now for a security guard. It's like a bouncer slash security thing. It's Capitol Hill could be a little dangerous. But it's like it gets out at 2 in the morning, and I don't have a way to get home. That's tough. Real tough. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, T. So good. Jim Easy with 589 million. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. My fantasy here is to win this one. Like, I want to win every time I play, but like, I want to take this guy's chips. I'm actually still kind of pissed off at this guy for taking me earlier. The ante, the large. Is that what it's called? The small ante and large ante, right? I think that's what it's called technically. Not really technically like super savvy. So there we go. I'm gonna make a big $20 million bet here, and I will take that, and I will show my work. I had a king. And we're doing good, man. We're at the table. We're sitting there with everybody else, right around the same place that everybody else is. About 160 mil now. Oh, I know what it's called. I know why I know why I'm like struggling. It's called the blinds. You got large blinds and small blinds. That's what it is. Which really is an ante. It's what it is. So we are now sitting on the dealer button with tens, ladies and gentlemen. Tens. Big bet there, Van Pebble. Very nice. I like it. 64 million. What's he gonna do? He goes all in. What are the chances that he has a queen? Should I take the chance? Takes the chance. He does have the queen. And the only thing we can hope for here is what? A 10? And of course we don't get it. and we're down to 50 million. It's a tough play. The chances of that guy getting that card though, excuse me, that hand at that particular time is just like almost like a bad luck. It's a freak show. It's not likely. Bad timing on my part. Good timing on his part. Dan Pebble with ace seven. There's two pair. And obviously, we're going to go all in here. There's just no question about it. And the good news is everybody thinks I'm going all in. It's actually just like the other guy. It's just perfect timing. I hope somebody calls me here. Please call me. Call me. Don't be afraid to just call me. And we are sitting low with 98 million. Not good. Not good. Just not good. That's all. Another great day for Van Pebble. Another streaming day ahead of us. We are streaming today. We are not yet panicking on our job search. It's never really a panic situation, but like I'm still in a good place. I won't get into why, and we're just in good shape. We're okay. And to me, the best thing for me to do right now at this point is to go all in. I like it. I like my chances right here. I like my chances. Come on, Van Pebble. Come on, baby. Come on, you got it, Van. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to 213, and that's what we needed to get back. We are back now. That was very good play. Whew. What we need to do now in our life is just settle into a routine. This is part of that routine. We're going to play video games, exercise a little bit today, get a little exercise, walk around, get some air in the lungs, get your legs moving a little bit. Start to settle and go outside a little bit, look at people, get a little air in your lungs, like we said. It's going to be a great day for Van Pebble. I am in this hand as well. And ladies and gentlemen, I just hit the nuts here. Three of a kind on the flop. It just don't get better. Van Pebble trying to take people all in. That's what we're trying to do. I think I could basically smother these guys. What's he going to do? He's all in. I'm all in. Who's got the best hand here? I do. And ladies and gentlemen, with the ace kicker, Van Pebble is up to 5. Let me say this again. 5. Let me reiterate it before I finish. 500 million. Van Pebble. And we will play this hand. Not a great flop. Not a great flop. He's all in. I'm going to go all in. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go all in. Don't worry. I'm just going to let this guy sweat it out a little bit. So he's betting 50 million. And I'm going in there as well. And that wasn't good for us, actually. That was not good. Got a pair of eights. And we're down to 305 million. This guy's basically, I really want to beat this guy because I really don't like the way he's playing against me. I'm not having a good time with this guy. I want to fucking beat this guy in the worst way possible. But patience is a virtue, and we're in great shape, by the way. As far as we're in third place. That's what you want in a game like this. You want to come in at least top 3. King Queen, that's a great hand. Let's see this. Let's see your big bet, Mr. Okay, let's see what this guy does. He goes all in. I'm gonna have to go all in on that one, my friend. And he's got the tens. I've got king queen. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm feeling confident here. I don't know why. There's the queen, and there's the upset, ladies and gentlemen. I just felt it in my blood. We are due a little luck, and we are in top. It's now 1-on-1, and guess what, guys? I want this. Going all in. And he doesn't go all in. Boy, I would have loved to have gone all in on that one. King 10. Raising it to 207 million. Van Pebble is basically about even. Not quite. Very good. I'm going to show him what he just fucking folded to. You just folded to 10-2, motherfucker. Oh, he had 5-7. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace 5. A good hand. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's check it along. Watch this. Just pretend we don't have anything. Oh, look who's betting now. Now you're betting. Let's go. What do you got? Come on. Let's see. Come on. That's what I fucking thought, man. That's what I fucking thought. You just been outplayed. That's the way he was playing me this entire game. Let's see what he does here. That doesn't surprise me. I call. Ace-6 versus 8-9 of spades. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. You can't fuck with Van Pebble. You can't fuck with Van Pebble. Not today. I know. Fucking dick. For some reason, that guy was pissing me off. It's just like the way he was playing me was kind of like it wasn't giving me a chance to really burn. I'm a good player, man. Let me burn. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a fantastic start to the day. And it's only 22 minutes. We're going to go again. I like a piece of hair. Isn't it gross when you get a piece of hair in your mouth? Is there anything, even though it's my hair, still fucking disgusting? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a little minute. Let's get some music. By the way, let's get this going. This is a little bit better. I think this is a little more chill. Thank you. Let's take a deep breath. There we go. Let's take a look at what we just did there before we jump into another game. First of all, fantastic job, Van Pebble. Let's get ready to get into another. Let's get into another lobby. That game will start before you know it. Let's take a look at our collections here. Let's take a look at our chest builder. Look at that. We need 5 more chests to get a legendary chest. 5 more chest points. We're very close there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the table. Let's get back to the table here. Fantastic game that we just played. That was a fantastic game. I mean it. Like, that was exciting. We'll try to jump into another one at the same time. The goal is, it's fun to play 2 tables at once. I think what we're going to try to do is, we're going to try to play 2. Now, this month, the value of this table is a little bit less than the table that we just won, that was a $200 million table. I mean, that's a lot of money, even fake money. That's a lot. This is 800K, which is about close to $1 million. So obviously, not the stakes are still high, not as high though. So what we'll try to do is play 2 of these, and I'll try to treat my stack, which is 12 billion, like it's a real stack, and I will try not to just spend I'll try to treat this like I want to start treating this game like it's real, like the stakes are real. I think I'll play better that way. I think I was a little too gambly for. I'd say for a while. I've been playing this game. I think I've been a little too gambly with. Like I like the way we gambled earlier, which is like basically we said, "Hey, I feel like this is about for us. This feels like for us." And then I looked at the hand that the other guy played, and I had the better hand. So if I was going to lose to that guy's hand, I would feel good because I made such a good play. Like in this case, Ace, Jack, Nine. I feel like I probably have the best hand here. I'm going to throw out 30K. Still feeling good. Still feeling confident. I don't think anybody has what I have. I think I've got it. I think this is me. Ladies and gentlemen, nice. That's a nice, smart win by Van Pebble. I always wonder why people pick the avatar of like my avatar is an ant. Like that's a pretty cool avatar. The grandmom avatar. It's like why would you pick that? You could be any avatar you want, and that's what you're gonna choose is grandmom with wings. What is that? You know what? You know what? She's probably somebody's grandmom. Be respectful, Van Pebble. Hey, Van Pebble, you better be respectful of grandmoms. All right, we love grandmoms. This is where Van Pebble starts to become a little more sensitive. I've been a little more sensitive the last few streams I've done. I've been a little more soft about it because I do love. If listen, if anybody that I would want this, I know I'm saying this awkwardly, but if I want anybody to be a Van Pebble fan or a watcher of my stuff, it's a grandma or a grandpop. Of course, I'm pro older people, man. I'm an older person. I know it seems like I'm in my 20s, but I don't feel so. I mean, I know what I look like. I mean, I look like $1,000,000 here. I look like I know. I look like I'm about 18 going on 19, man. I know what I'm looking. I know how this bod is fucking coming across. These guns are looking like 9 millimeters. Okay, let's go. Oh, Ben Pebble. Ben Pebble. Why didn't you play that? Man, Cornelius Pebble. Why didn't you like? Oh, that's his. He just gave away his secret name. That's the one thing I do wish. I'm glad I was never a parent. Like I never had kids. I'm glad, but that's just not in the cards for me. Which it seems like a lot of people these days are not having kids. It seems pretty low on the priority list. Thank God. The parents are annoying. It's so annoying to see people that have kids. They think they're so much more important than everybody else, and I hate saying that because I have a friend that has a kid, and I love my friend, and I love her kid, and I love them. I love them, but so they're the exception to the rule. But most people, I just can't stand. Like, we get it. You have a kid. I don't care. Your life, like they look at you like you're like, stay away from me. I have a kid. Like you're not more important. And that's another thing. Now that I'm trying to find work, I'm thinking about just telling. I know you're not supposed to lie, but I'm thinking about just telling people, listen, I really need this job. I have kids, so I have to pay alimony and all the. Like I'm thinking, like maybe that's what you have to do to get jobs. Just lie about your situation. Instead, what I do is I just go, yeah, I don't have wife, kids. I'm cool. I'm easy going. Maybe they think I'm just some kind of a jerk off. Like he doesn't have anything real in his life. He just plays video games. That loser. All right, go, folks. We all know that's not true. Nobody is more real than anybody else. Let's knock it off. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have 2 games going at the same time. They're both 850K games. I don't know why, but that feels good to do. I don't like having I'm sort of having the one that's like super high value and then the other one that's so low. It's kind of hard to. Yeah, it's like my supermodel girlfriend is on the left and my next door neighbor girlfriend is on the right. It's like, the supermodel is pretty, you know? It's like, give me 2 neighbors. Give me 2 neighborhood girlfriends right next to each other. I could deal with that. Juanita on the left and Sylvia on the right. Well, Sylvia's Juanita's obviously Latina, and Juanita's obviously Latina. Juanita is, yes. 128K he's betting. My guess is he has a jack. It's a big bet though. We folded on the right. And now it comes down to he's going hard in the paint. I think he's got 2 pair. I think it's what he's got is 2 pair. So I don't know. Guess we'll never know. And I go through different flavors with women, like what I'm attracted to. I'm sure you do it too. Women, men, we all do it. You're attracted to different, like. Some people are always attracted to the same thing, and I generally am like that. Like when it comes to brunettes, it's got to be brown hair, black hair. I like everything, but like blondes are the last thing I care about when it comes to like attraction to a female, sexual attraction. Yes. But when it comes to like, I get excited about different nationalities at different times in my life. And for a while, the flavor was Asian, man. That was the flavor for a while. I couldn't get it out of my head. Asians, Asians, Asians. And now, for some reason, the Latina has risen her silky, smooth, flavorous. It's just like there's something spicy and there's something like about the temperament of a Latina. The look of like, come on, this kind of thing. What the heck? Come on, do it. Have sex. Stick it in my butt. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I apologize. I took it too far. I never understood the whole sticking it in the butt thing. That's obviously an exit, not an entrance, ladies and gentlemen. We know that. We know that. Ladies and gentlemen, 270. That's a big bet. We're really. This is tough here. This guy's putting it on. Putting it on me. Pause. Can we win with a pair of tens? The answer is no, ladies and gentlemen. Because of the ace kicker. Very tough situation to be put in. Van Pebble. Of course, now that you see we're playing, you see how it's kind of nice that we're just playing for 850K? It's a little bit more palatable to lose. The 800, the million chips is better than almost a quarter of a billion. Yeah, I call. Ace 3, Ace 5 on the board here. Jack 2-2 flop, I'll check that. Ace 3, 10K to play, I go. Ace 3, Ace on the flop, but Ace also. They're betting 42.5K. I'll go with that. I like have what I have. I have an ace. Oh, Big Brad bets 85. Big Brad bets more than a lot. That's a big bet, Brad. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Aces and kings. Van Pebble with the aces and king. He's got the full house. Oh my god. I did not see that coming. And we're down to 631K. And we are down to our last bit here. We're going to fold this one up. $46,000 on the left table. We would have lost this hand. Maybe. Yes. The only thing I'll do on the right table is check. And I'm very close to being eliminated on the left table here. I will fold that. Be the most amazing comeback. I don't think I've ever come back from 16K before. So this would be probably the most amazing comeback of all time. And on the right table, 10-2. Not a bad flop to have a 10. There's the 9. We need a queen here. There it is for the straight. Van Pebble with 32,000. What's the bet going to be here? And we both had the same. We both had a 10. And it looks like the left hand table we have Jack 9. Keep an eye on that. See what happens. It's not feeling like it's not feeling like a winner, but nobody's betting. So, oh, there's a bet. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for our run here. We're drawing dead on the left table. There it is. King 6. Do I want to play in this hand? No. We're going to try to build up this table here. Let's see if we can get ourselves up to 1 million, and then we'll start playing. If I can get myself up to 1 mil, that's about 300K or 400K. If I get up to, I'll tell you what, if I can get it back up to 800, then I'll play another game at the same time. Of course, I'm still recovering from yesterday. The Lakers. I've been doing good actually. I've been having like a good feeling lately of just no drugs, no alcohol. Not that I ever had like a huge problem. There is addiction in my family. And I was thinking lately, like, maybe I'll take a toke. You know, April 420 happened recently, and I was thinking about doing 420, and I haven't, and I've been feeling good about it. All of a sudden, yesterday, I almost slipped. I have a vape here. I have a vape pen that I found. This is a vape pen that has weed in it. I found this. I bought it like 4 months ago, and I forgot about it. And for some reason, I recharged it, and I was like, "Hey, you got a charge pad?" I'm like, "What are we doing here?" I can even see the fluid right here, and I've been kind of thinking about giving it a hit, like at night, giving it a hit. But the recovery from it, and we've been doing such a good job of like not of just feeling the way we feel, you know. And then when you're looking for work and you're in that whole groove, number one, you could get drug tested. Number two, you know, you've built up this feeling of being sober for so long. It's such a great vibe and such a good feeling. And thankfully, we did not kill that vibe. But what I'm recovering from is not drugs. I'm recovering from the Laker loss last night. Laker lost last night. Laker lost last night. Laker lost last night. Laker lost. It was a tough loss. Oh, who's got it? Who's got it? Oh, Van Pebble. Nice win, Van Pebble. Now we're up to 721,000. Ladies and gentlemen. And we have a pair of sevens. You hate to fold a pair of sevens, but when you look at that board, it's like there's two cards that could just be paired right there that would just ruin your day. It's like, you know what? I'll just fold that. I was doing so great. I'm already down to 661K. So yeah, we'll wait until we get to 800K, and then we'll start another tournament. Oh, the flush. Very good, very good. See, it's a good fold. A fold though. This one, we're not going to fold. I want everybody at the table to play in this hand. There you go. Everybody go all in. That's what we want. Everybody. Let's go. I'll risk it for this. I've got kings. Now, what would kill us here is jacks. And ladies and gentlemen, let's see how this baby unfolds.
Straight flush.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Straight flush.
Unbelievable. That's actually crazy. That's actually that's actually maybe that's the first straight flush I've seen here. That might be the first straight flush I've ever seen. I have no choice but to give it up. Like, that's beautiful. That's a gorgeous looking hand. I can't be mad at that at all. And we'll start another game because it looks like we're getting to the end here. 119. That was beautiful. If you're gonna lose with kings in your hands, holy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm all in. 119K, which is not a lot. Table could afford it. And let's listen. If we can get this, we'll triple up. Oh, we might actually win this with jacks. 3 of a kind jacks. Triple me up. Triple me up. Come on, man. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. 573K. We are back. Excuse me. 537K. But we're back in this baby. Talk about dead. We were dead. And now I think we have to play ace queen. Let's be careful here. Yeah, we don't want to. We don't want to play that. I don't. 9-4-7. It's like, I do have Ace Queen. It's like, it's a weird situation because yeah, they had a pair of nines. I guess you could say I was antsy to play that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't mind a good pun. If you can get a good pun in there and not be too corny. The problem with the pun is that you feel corny doing it sometimes, and then you do that fake laugh that all the yeah, we are actually down to 377K already. You know the thing that streamers do, especially new streamers do it, or ones that don't grow, is they do this thing. They go, I was antsy to do it. They do that. And you're just like, come on, man. You're overperforming. Listen, if you could get to the place, if you can get to that place in your streaming style where you don't have to force the performance, I think that's the best. Sometimes it's fun to force it, but sometimes. By the way, another table has just popped up. It is 850K, just like the other one. We are playing smart now. There's no more of this. I'm going to go all in at the drop of a hat. No, we're taking it easy. It's going to be a great day, and we're going to enjoy every minute of the day today. That's my goal. That's how I'm going to succeed in this life from here on out. I'm going to breathe in and breathe out and enjoy every bit, and I'm going to find the success because I'm enjoying every breath, every moment. We're going to get everything we want out of life, starting with these poker games. I'm already doing what I want because I'm streaming on a Monday. That to me is success. 100K. This is interesting because this is a real gamble. I have two possibilities. I could get an 8 or a king, and I'm gonna gamble, and I don't get it. But you know what? Fuck, man. We're down to 177K. Obviously, we lost. I mean, I can just tell you that right away. 8 of hearts, 6 of diamonds, Van Pebble. What are you gonna do? I'm folding that. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace 5. I'm all in with Ace 5 on the right table. I'm going to take every single game we play today, and I'm going to be careful about every game I play. I'm going to watch how much money I spend in these games, and I'm going to find myself peaking just at the right moment. And then when it happens, I'm going to play the big game. I'm going to play the big $200 million game. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm a winner. I'm not a loser. See, that's overperforming, but that was a good time to do the overperformance. Oh, we lost that game. It's fun. Hey, we're here to have fun too, man. Let's remember that. The only thing I don't do is yell on the microphone, but that's just because I can't really. Well, first of all, I noticed I don't have it in me to be a yeller. I'm not a yeller streamer. That would never have been a good style for me. I would lose my voice if I would try to do that. I'm not a very big voice guy. I'm a small voice guy. I'm actually my voice. Probably this is more my natural voice. If I was to really talk like, "Hey, how you doing over here, man? Good for you." I'm like a midget Tony Soprano. That's my real voice. Hey, how you doing over here? Gabagool, gabagool. Hey, what are you talking about? I'm Tony Soprano, the midget. Midget Tony Soprano over here. What are you talking about? Hey, come on. Hey, what do you want? What wrong with you, huh? What wrong with you? Come on, Tony, over here. I'm actually watching The Sopranos now. Well, when I'm unemployed, there's a list of TV shows and movies that I watch. Like it's when I start grinding movies and TV shows. I go like right now. I'll tell you what I'm grinding right now. My unemployed list. So I've already watched all of Breaking Bad. That was fun. Normally I would jump into like a Better Call Saul, but like I've seen that kind of recently, and I don't think it's nearly as good as Breaking Bad. It is good, but not nearly as good. Bob Odenkirk. There's something about Bob Odenkirk that kind of annoys me a little bit. Not a huge Bob Odenkirk guy. No offense to him or to anybody that likes him. The show that I started watching was The Sopranos. That was like, where do you go from Breaking Bad, which is maybe one of the best shows ever. And by the way, I'm not on the road. I almost watched El Camino. I might still watch it because it's that good. I still think about El Camino every now and then, just how good it really was. The only thing that takes me out of it slightly, and you'd have to know what I'm talking about to understand what I'm saying right now. The only thing that takes me out of breaking El Camino slightly is the actor that was in the first. He was in like the last few episodes of the last seasons of Breaking Bad. He was the dude that was part of those. He was the guy that sort of jumped in and helped Jesse and Walter White when they were like on their own and they were trying to sell their own stuff and create their own. They killed Gus Fring, and that kid came on, and I believe his real name is Jesse. No, what is that guy's name? But he's like he kind of looks like Matt Damon, but he's like, but it's a weird version of Matt Damon. He's a good actor actually. But now he's like won awards and stuff, and he's really good actor, but he was fat in it, so he gained like a bunch of weight from the end of Breaking Bad to the El Camino thing, and they're doing flashbacks and showing what happened to Jesse Pinkman when he was with that guy, and the guy is just so fat and so weird looking that it kind of takes me out of it a little bit. But now that I know years later that guy's a good actor and stuff, and like he's not, like he's the real deal, I could probably stomach watching it again. It's one of the best like taking and it was only supposed to be a movie. It's not like they did a whole TV show. El Camino is really good. It makes a lot of sense because that character, for all the shit he went through and all the shit that Jesse Pinkman, you could say, well, how could Jesse Pinkman be that bad? He's not a fucking cowboy. No, he is a cowboy. He went through cowboy boot camp with Mike. Mike took Jesse Pinkman through the boot camp of being a tough guy. They built up his self-esteem. He learned from the best. So even though it was a tactic to build up his self-esteem. It actually gave him the ability to do El Camino. Boy, was he good in that. And he looked a little. Honestly, Jesse Pinkman. By the time that El Camino came out, Jesse Pinkman, or the guy who plays whoever the actor guy, I don't know his name. I'm not that much of a fan. I don't remember people's names. I only have enough memory here to just know what I'm doing now. Okay. Which, by the way, we're doing well. We have pair of tens. Nobody seems to be betting on that ace. That's what I'm kind of looking for, somebody to go hard in the paint on the ace. We're trying to get some going here. We have two pair. So hopefully somebody's just pairing the board. I'm going to just do it. I'm just going to bet the pot. That if I lose, I lose. But I think I have this hand. Yeah, I think I pretty much am the guy here. But what I was saying is that Jesse Pinkman took me out of the game of the movie a little bit because he himself was a little fat as well. I think what happened was he did a lot of seasons of Breaking Bad. I don't know how much time they had off from Breaking Bad before they did El Camino. By the way, we have the ace in our hand. This is the time to kind of bet a little bit, see what we can get from everybody. Even if we only win the blinds, that's still a nice win at this table. And if we can get ourselves up to 1 million in chips, then I will start a new game. But only if I can take myself. And there's the ace on the flop. And now we bet really big. We bet 220,000. We're representing aces here. And we're hoping somebody has an ace. I hope somebody has a fucking ace, man. You better. The only thing that could really fuck us up here is a queen can hurt us, but they'd have to have like 10 queen. You'd have to have 10 queen to fucking get me here. I don't believe you. I don't believe that you have 10 queen. You've got king queen, you've got 10-8. Oh my god. Oh, he did. He got it. He got it. And you know what? He's a smart player. He played that smartly. And I'm going to tell him that. Because he had good cards. He was chasing, he wasn't, he was chasing a dream a little bit there. He was chasing a dream. He was. But that's the way to chase a dream. And he did a very nice job. And we're about to lose. So we'll just try to jump into another game here. I'm having a good time. But what happened was El Camino was such a great show. But I did feel like I was taken out a little bit. I think around the time they made that, it must have been a little bit later, a little bit after Breaking Bad. At that point, that actor, Jesse Pinkman, whoever the fuck that guy really, his real name, I don't know. He probably was like, I'm enjoying my life, man. He probably went, ate a lot of food, got fat, because it's noticeably pudgy. His face is fat. Like everybody got fat in that show. Everybody except the guy who played Walter White. That guy always stays in good shape. I've followed his career now. I don't watch him, but I watch from far away. It's like I'm watching him in a telescope. I could just see it I could see his star rise. But I've never really watched anything he's done. I think I saw him in Seinfeld like once. I don't even know his fucking name. It's sad. I should know his name. I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so close to hitting a straight here. It's cray. Come on, hit it. One time. Oh. We have a pair of tens and we have two pair. We might win this, actually. No, we didn't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what are you going to do there? This is a good time to take a little breather. We're having a great time. We're playing well. We're just not getting. Let's not forget we did win already. But to finish this up, we're waiting to get into a lobby now, ladies and gentlemen. We're waiting to get into the 850K lobby, and we're almost there. God sakes. But the El Camino show was, to me, incredible. And the fact that he was able to, like I said, he looked fat, the other guy looked fat, that was weird. But other than that storyline was very good. I believed it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool that he ended up, Jesse ended up like, the way he was able to get away, and then he saw his friends, and his one friend, the skinny Pete guy, was like, hey man, are you kidding me, man? You're my fucking hero. Like, I admire you. Like, that was such a beautiful, like, those stupid burnout fucking drug addict guys, you actually liked them. That's how good that show was. That show made me, I bet that show, Breaking Bad, raised crystal meth sales. I bet it did. I bet it made people want to do meth. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the game. I'm not promoting drug use, by the way. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. Not a drug guy these days. Listen, I'm telling you, when 420 came up, I was like, God, it is the day. I've seen people that are like, that don't smoke weed on Twitter. Like, should I do it? And like, the thing is, man, it's like it's not even about being sober for some of us. Like I have had drug issues in the past, but not really. My main issue was just like just getting my life together. It didn't have to really do with drugs, you know. But there's something about the pattern and rhythm that you have going, and taking one hit will fuck the pattern up. Like, why fuck that up? You got momentum. Life is about momentum. It's about momentum. The momentum of drugs kind of goes like this, and then it goes. It's like a quick drop. But the momentum of being sober can kind of go. It may be a little flat, but it's still climbing steadily. And if you keep it going, you find yourself continuing to climb, and that continuation can only be felt when you're sober. That's how I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm talking personal and nobody understands what I'm talking about. Maybe you can't feel my journey, but I'm here to give you my journey, so you don't have to feel it. You will hear it because I'm saying it right here. King Jack is a perfect way to start the day. A nice stream of HD poker. It wakes me up, wakes up my mind. We do have a jack on the board. This guy's betting 48K. It's hard not to bet with him because when you got that jack in your hand, he has the jack. I have the jack. We've got the jacks. We got the jacks. Once I get myself up to 1 million, I will play another game at the same time. Until then, we're just going to play one game at a time. For purposes of focus. I like this table a lot. Excuse me. There we go. Queen, 3, 7, 6. Obviously, we've got a nice queen there. We're just waiting for somebody to bet in there. But maybe this guy's got a little bit of a flush possibility. That could be, somebody could have hit a flush there. Could somebody have a straight? Probably not. Flush. He's only betting 8,000. Let's raise it to 16,000. This guy's all in, so he's got probably a flush. He does have a flush, I think. Yeah, he did have the flush, so he did a good job. He did good, but I think he was thinking that we were going to go gung ho and throw money. I'm a little too seasoned for that one, Radak or Radio. Too seasoned. Rock boy, rock man. You are a rock, but I am an ant. I like to do stuff like that because it makes people kind of. It's kind of a way of talking shit. It's kind of a way of talking shit without really talking shit. It's kind of a fun way to do it. We are strong. All right. I thought about playing that actually for a minute. Well, yeah, you're one ant, but you're one ant. Ants are tough, man. We have ants in our house. We get them like every year. And I was playing. I don't even want. I almost don't want to say this because I feel like it's a jinx, but I'm not going to be superstitious. So I have a capture card that I use to play my Switch 2 and my Steam Deck. And that's how I play video games. I use that, and the PC doesn't have to do any more work. It just has to worry about streaming. That's the way I like to stream. That's my setup. You have your setup. That's my setup over here, right? So, all of a sudden, I'm noticing ants are kind of crawling around, and I have heard that they like warmth, and I've noticed there was an ant crawling on my capture card, and he kept doing like circles around it. And one I was just happened to be like a day or two ago. All of a sudden, I was in the middle of playing Fortnite, and it just kind of like crashed the system. Like it just kind of like, and I'm starting to think that maybe there could be ants living in my. I hope there's not. If there is, what I ended up doing is I got a towel and I got some of this stuff that's like this bug spray stuff, and I sprayed it on the towel and I wiped the towel around the capture card just to give you an inside. I like to give people the inside what's happening in Van Pebble's world. That's my world. This guy's betting 400K, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm going all in with Jacks. I've got Jack, he's got Jack, Ace. Obviously, we want to avoid no aces. And there you go. Van Pebble doubles up. Did we double up? Oh, let's do double up. And this is a good time. What did we say, right? We said we would play another game. And we will start another game up. 5-3, I fold. Van Pebble. 1.15 million. I'm a man of my word. And the reason I'm a man of my word is because I can remember what my word. I think my problem with drugs, personally, I'm saying personally, I'm not like judging other people, is that I have a hard time staying on track, remembering things I was doing, even within a stream. If I get stoned on a stream, which I've never been high on a stream before, never like directly. I might have been high from an edible that I took the day before or something like that. But I've never like gotten high and then done it. Every time I try to do that, it never works out. The stream fucks up somehow. I forget what I'm saying. I lose kind of where I am, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just like it's like a bad look. It's like I said. It's like you build a momentum with just like with life. You build a momentum streaming, and there is a momentum with this day in day out, stream after stream. I'm not like these XQC guys and all these guys that I don't stream for 10 hours straight. I do a stream, then I take a break, then I do a stream, then I take a break. Like that. If I was doing it consistently, I might be able to hide the fact or cushion the fact that I was high. And you might be able, and I've actually had, I've been drunk on stream before, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the way I felt. I don't like having that on my character. I just don't. I don't want to be known as the guy who gets drunk on stream. It's not a good look. I feel for anybody that has like real drug problems. I get it. Like this should be a place where you'd be proud. Be able to look back on your streams and like feel a sense of like I was completely in command when I did that. You shouldn't be going back through, in my opinion, you shouldn't be. I don't want to go back to my streams and like go, I don't know what I was doing there. I was out of it. Holy shit. And what if it's a brilliant stream? Oh, that's a full house. What if it's a brilliant stream that you did? And now all of a sudden you want to repeat that. So you feel like, well, I got to get high now. I have to get high every time. I want to be good like I was last time. It's just it's a bad pattern, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 of a kind on the right-hand table. On the left table, we've got Bupkis, but we could check it. We have ace high. And we'll see how that goes. 137K we bet. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? We've got 1.6 million. We got 3 players left. And one of the players has 3.75 million. On the left table, I've got aces, a pair of aces. And I'm going to bet the pot, more or less. Ace 9. $40K. Got a pair of aces on the left-hand table now. He bets 300. He bets 300. That's a big bet. We are heads up on the right table. And I'm going to fold, and I'll tell you why. I'm on the left table, I'm folding. Because I had a feeling he had a flush. And I didn't figure it out until later. Also, that guy had ace-king, so he had me beat. But I'll take that loss, because I only lost a percentage, whereas the other guy lost, Rafael, lost all of his shit. He's down to 22K. So I consider myself lucky to be alive. On the right table, we have king high. And that's a nice little win there. We are heads up, by the way. This is a big deal here. We're heads up, trying to get that W or V. We got victory. 4, 5. Check 1, check. Okay. Excuse me. We're heads up. He has 4.45 million. I have 1.5, 1.2. And we lost the player on the left. King 8. The flop is 5, ace 6. And there's the 8. That's nice. Let's see if he bets here. If he does, I'm going to call his bluff. I think you're kind of bluffing if you're betting there. I'm going to bet big here. I think the only way to go is to bet big at this stage. And there we have it. A slight win. Not much, really. King 7. It's going to be hard to beat this guy the way he's playing. He's not trying too much. He's really not giving me very much. So I might have to start pressing, or I could just slow play this like he's playing. The antes are actually pretty low, so it's not like I could probably just sit here and fuck around and then just get one big hit, or get into a rhythm. If he lets me get into a rhythm, I could beat him that way as well. We play this way that we're playing. We have 7-7 on the left table. That's the table we're struggling at a little bit. King 8 with 5-3-2 of diamonds. I think he's going to bet here. I would have guessed, yeah. So we're down to 985K. Still enough to turn the tables. But the problem is, this guy's really not letting me do anything. And now the antes are getting high. They're getting a little bit higher for what we've got left. We don't have much here. We're just going to go ahead and fold that. And then we might have to... Let's see what we're going to do here. 9-6. Again, I just fold. Just not getting good cards. There's the king queen. Now we're going to act like we're still playing it cheeky. We're just going to act like real cheeky. We're real cheeky. And let's see if we can get him to bet. He does bet. and we raise it to 200, and then he folds. So he's playing it really, really carefully. He's not letting me do anything. And I think the only thing that's going to really get me going is going all in, probably. At some point. Ace Queen on the left table. We have 370K on the left table. Ace Queen. You'd think something would come out of that, maybe. There's nothing on that table right now. There's the king 3. So what we want to do is we want to get him to bet here. This would be really good if we could get him to bet. Hopefully he hits an ace there. That's what I'm hoping for. And we're going to go all in. And he's just not budging. We'll go all in at this table. Probably lose on the left table, is my guess. Ace, queen, king eights win, and we get to leave this table. I'm kind of glad. I really just want to focus on this table. We're going all in with 6-6. He goes all in with 6, king 10, and this could be. This is what we're looking for here. We need this. If we want to have any chance to win this game, that was our shot right there. And now we're up to, we basically doubled up. And now we have a chance to beat this guy. Otherwise, we're just playing with our dicks here. This guy's giving me no room to breathe. He's not giving me any shot at all. That was a really good double up. And here's where we can try to do a little more damage as well. We'll check it along. Hopefully he'll bet here. He does not bet. We only have a king. We don't have, like, before we had 2 pair. So he could have the ace. There's the 2 pair. I'm all in. Come on. Oh. And we have 2.5 million. He's got 4 million. He's still way ahead of me. I'm all in with ace 6. And now he's got to think about it. I like that. I like making these guys think. Before, remember? Before it was, oh, no. Got to think about it now. King 8. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to bet here. He's going to go all in. Guess what? When I'm ready, we go all in. When I'm ready, we go all in. Not when you're ready. When I'm ready. That's when we go all in, pal. All right? I call the shots. We're down to 2 million now. Damn Pebble, nothing here. I'm just going to go ahead and fold this because we just have garbage. There it is. There's the 9-9. I'm all in with 9-9. I feel like he might go all in. He does not. And now we're playing hardball again. Beautiful hand. 10-5. So we're kind of where we were, but this is a good place to be. Queen 2 of spades. I feel like he's going to bet here for some reason. He does not. Okay. Yeah, I don't have. I've got nothing. We're down to 177 million. The antes are 125 and 250. This is a beautiful one. We're going to go ahead and go all in here. I think he's going to go all in. Eventually, he's going to have to just go for it. And I just feel good about the way we're playing lately. King 10, great hand, man. I feel good about it against Jack 4. There's the Jack. You don't count for that. You can't count for that. There's nothing you could do now. It was a really good try, though. What a great game we played there. I can't be mad at that. He just wasn't budging. And we definitely showed him. Well played, Van Pebble. Well played. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do it. Poker at its best. What do we do here? Let's sit and think about this for a minute. Let's chew on this for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we just played a nice poker, a very nice game of poker. I think we continue on here. Let's keep the grind going. This is a poker grind. We haven't done a poker grind in a long time. So I say let's keep it going. I'm going to need a beverage for this one. I'm going to go with LaCroix, coconut flavored sparkling water. It doesn't get better than that for me. I'm in heaven right now. Give me a little bit more music, and then we'll kill the music. All right, that's good. We don't want to. Basically, we're not here for music. We're here for. My problem with music is that I've always wanted to give the stream as much of myself as I could, and try not to use other. I mean, we're using a video game, obviously. Yeah, but the video game is a template. The video game is the template for the stream. In other words, there's some people that get on here and they just get up and, hi guys, and they talk to you. But they're appealing looking. I'm not trying to put myself down, but I'm not built for this. My face isn't built for this. My personality is not really built for this. But if I'm playing and I'm in it and I'm competing, now that's my template. Give me a video game, give me something I can splash the paint onto. But if you want me to just talk into a camera, I'm fucked. I am not Pokemon. We all know that. I'm not Pokemon. I'm not clavicular, bilacular, or anything that rhymes with clavicular or clavicular. I'm none of those things. I'll probably always be a gamer streamer. I don't think you have anything to worry about. It's never going to become an Asmongold situation where I'm all of a sudden start talking about politics. That's just never going to happen. You don't have to worry about that. I think what happened is, what happened to that guy is that he became so popular that he just felt like he had to switch gears and change it up. I'm not saying what he did was right or wrong. It's not my cup of tea. I like gamer streamers. That's my thing. I will always respect that guy for coming out how he did come out. And he came out this pencil neck geek guy who just took the world by storm by playing WoW. I mean, it's really amazing what he did. But now it's like, who knows what the fuck this guy's. It's not my cup of tea. And I'm surprised people. And it's funny now, forget Asmongold for a second. I have. There's so many streamers that are view botting right now. It's so funny. Well, my take on the view botting is this. It's like I'm not a streamer that gets viewed a lot. I don't do this because I had success with views and I got a taste of it, and now I just want it back. Like I've never had good views. My most viewed thing is probably 100 views, and it's just dumb luck because people liked to watch me play some video game I was playing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a full house. We have to go all in. Oh, yes. There it is. Terry B8 got caught in it. They have three of a kind. They didn't think, oh, somebody else could have a full house. He's got a full house. Queen Jack versus Queen 2. I should have played it. I should have played King 6, but I didn't. But I didn't. King Jack of Hearts. I mean, I didn't get into this because I thought, wait till people get a load of my face. Wait till people get a load of what I sound like, my voice. I literally was like, I need to grow. I need to like become more extroverted, and I don't talk enough, and I stutter sometimes when I talk to regular people. Like, I need to build myself up. Let's put ourselves out there, and that's kind of how we started. And now we do it because we love it, and the feeling of doing something like when you have like I've done clips that are like 15 minutes long that I'm so happy. I know that's too long of a clip, but it's so good. I love it. I think it's fun and funny and great. And I think it's just as good as anything anybody's doing on stage or anything. That's why I do it. Now, eventually people are going to find out about you. But right now, if you go see that clip that I think is awesome, I think it's got like 20 or 30 views, which is not a lot. But that's not why we do it. And I know what people are thinking. There are some people who have contacted me on Whisper, which is obviously the Twitch direct message, and they've been like, "Hey man, like people should see the stuff you're doing because you're doing good. You're good at this." And I'm like, I know, but that's not really a concern of mine. My concern is that we do really good stuff, and the views will come later because there's nothing cooler than a guy who's doing it for 3 or 4 years. I've only been doing this for a year straight, probably 2 years, but like 1 year of doing it like legit, like we're doing it now, like hardcore every day. Even if I only stream once or twice, it's every day almost, unless I have a job or something, which we haven't in a while. 37K, we got King 5. Obviously, we're going to fold that. We're doing good. We got 1.65 million and we're playing great. And that's my goal here today, is just to keep playing good. I don't want to just play multiple games unless we're playing well. And the thing I've learned is that the more you grind, the better you get. And if you can catch that grind on a stream, you're showing people some really good stuff. And it's gonna be unique because it's your grind. Nobody can be you. Nobody can be you 24/7. So yeah, when people whisper at me and they're like, "Isn't there a way that you could be bigger than you are?" And it's like, I think you just got to be as big as you are while you are as big as you are. Just let it naturally happen, I think, As far as like becoming popular and big, it only happens when you're ready. That's what I think. I think and if to me success is all about like everything is a success. Take everything that you get as a success. Um it's good to dream big, but it's also not my dream to like I don't know, it's not really my dream to have like a zillion views. My goal is to put really good product out there. If I can do a good stream and then go, oh, they're gonna love this one. That's what I want. Whether it's 2 people or 1,000. And I think that's the way to make something good. And I decided a long time ago, I would rather be good at this than just be somehow get lucky and get popular. I remember I did a clip the other day and I think it was about Saikuno. And I was doing something about Saikuno. I thought, and I could be wrong, but I thought if I clip this, I bet it would get like a couple hundred, if not more views. It could even blow up. Could go viral. That thought you have, it could go viral. But then I thought, it's not worth it though. It's negative. I was being negative about somebody's problems. They had problems cheating, and it's ugly, and it's not the way you want to get big, man. You don't want to blow up on that note. It was funny, but it's kind of cool to have people be like, "How is this guy not more popular?" I kind of like that. Like I kind of enjoy the whisper. Not that like everybody's whispering it, but I hear him. I've heard some. What was that? I heard some. Somebody just said it over there. I mean, people are people know Van Pebble. I know. I don't know this for a fact, but I would be willing to guess. This is one of those where I want a soft bet. It's not a lot of money, 20K. It's not a lot of money, 20K. And we are on a flush draw here with a king as a club. If the flush hits, meaning a club drops, which it didn't, we're not going to even go into it. Never mind. If it did, I was probably one of maybe the only people who had the highest card that had a club, and I probably would have won that hand. But as it stands, we got nothing. Get out of it. But I would be willing to bet that there are some big name streamers that have seen us. Maybe they accidentally saw us. And you know what? They're not going to say anything. They'll wait until they see me continue to be good and continue to be good. And in 3 years, I'm still kind of doing it and quietly, even if I have no views, eventually people will be like, okay, that guy's good. And that's all I care about. Oh, that's a nice win right there. Oh, it was only a side pot. I mean, because I don't get inspired by the idea of people watching me. I get inspired by what I get inspired by. It has nothing to do with somebody going, "You're funny." You know what I mean? That I don't care. About that reaction. $40K. He's still betting, and I just got nothing. I'm just not going to continue to bet with him. So anyway, that's my my spiel on that. Like I know somebody who who was in radio, and I don't know them personally, but I'm semi-friendly with them on Twitter and stuff. And I've known them semi-friendly on Twitter for maybe 5 or 6 years, maybe longer. And their whole claim to fame is that at one point they were on stage and they won a contest or something. And it's just like living off of accolades. I guess that's enough for some people. I'm living in the moment. That's what I'm living on. What am I creating now? That's where I am. That's where Van Pebble is. Can you follow? Look, where did I just go? You can't see me. Okay. I'm half kidding, but I'm half serious. It is about being in the pocket, and it is about what you're doing. This is why if you look at our YouTube page, it's not an ad, but the ads come later, but like we have almost 700 videos. That's a lot of fucking videos. And that's what I think that's in my mind, that's how you become anything is you build a thing first, and then people have something to like. You know, it's like let's say like I got lucky and somehow I Show Speed wanted to play. God forbid I Show Speed, one of my least favorite streamers of all time. But imagine like he was like, I want to stream with that guy. Like it just happened accidentally. And I'm playing a video game and all of a sudden I'm on his stream. I would blow up, yes. But to what avail? 13-year-old kids would like me? Eventually they would get sick of me. I'm 50 years old. See what I'm saying? So it's not about the views. Thank you. I've said my piece and I feel good about it. And what is temperature? It's 82 degrees in this fucking room, man. I gotta turn this fucking heat off. That's enough. I can't take it anymore. All right, there we go. It's so hot in here. I gotta turn the fan on too. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cool it off in here, man. I've heard that, like, if you go to a casino, which I've been to a couple times, I don't quite remember, but I've heard. Oh, nice full house. That the temperature. Ooh, another full house. Oh my God, Terry. Terry's coming up. Terry is coming up. I've heard that it's like chilly, like they do it on purpose. They keep the temperature like cold. Supposedly it like does something. It makes you like want to stay awake. You like kind of on your toes, like anxious and awake. I've heard things about anxiety because I definitely have it. I'm pretty good these days, but I still get anxious. And I've heard that it's actually good for some people. It's good for certain things. It's good for. In this case, gambling. It's good for it. It's good for you. It's good for you to be like constantly like thinking about all the ways. Like, wait, whoa, well, when do I do this? And security. It was actually, as a security guard, I can tell you that having anxiety is actually not a bad thing. Being a little bit anxious is good. It helps you kind of like make smart plays or not make certain plays, or being anxious about, like, I don't know about that guy. Like, all right, might have to do something. Like, all right. And I've almost been like my radar for my anxiety. My radar is really good. I could tell when somebody just was up to no good. I could almost always tell. And like there's times when I'm like, I'm way off on this. What the fuck? I could get in trouble. And the next thing I know, the guy like confirms that I was right. I'm like, God damn, I was right again. I like this table. Got kind of a city feel to it, obviously. Like a city in the future, I guess. Let's try a different table though, shall we? Let's see what kind of tables we got here. Let me see here. 8-6, I fold. Courtside. Let's do courtside. Courtside is nice. It's basketball season, you know. Let's see how it goes. 3 people said yes. 3 people said no. It's up to that one person now. Oh, it passed. Yeah, I mean, I like the city. I do like it, but let's switch it up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Los Angeles Lakers. Sitting on the left-hand side of the table. Y'all ready for this? Hey! It's a good table. I'm expecting somebody to switch this table up soon, but it's a good table because it's the NBA playoffs. Yeah, my Lakers lost yesterday, but I think I was kind of expecting that to happen. And I don't think anybody's really upset about it because the Lakers are going to go back home. And, you know, you get that home. That's a nice full house there. You know, you go home to LA and you try to get that. Oh, look at another bigger full house. Crazy. 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 Down, 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 down. you go home, you go to LA, you win it at home, hopefully. What is it now? So they played 2 games at home and then 2 games away, and now they're home for a game, and then they go back over, and then they come back home. So worst case scenario, it goes 7 games, and then Austin Reeves probably comes back, and then you close it out with probably a win, I would imagine. I mean, I think the Lakers can definitely get past this first round. I don't think people are expecting the Lakers to. Oh, there's the Queen, ladies and gentlemen. What are the well, 40K to find out. There you go, folks. Oh, they have a Queen 7, so we're hoping that 3-6 Queen or Ace. Oh no! Yeah, we both tied. There we go. Terry B will not give up. Terry B will not give up. 10-4. It's kind of interesting. We could have just not played this, but you know what? You got the money, right? So now we're waiting for something to happen here. There's the 4 on the river, and we could actually win this hand, which is crazy. So for a guy, we would have given up 100K. Instead, we just won 300K. That's winning. That's a winning winner. That's a winner. We're in a winning mindset right now. And so are the Lakers. The Lakers are 3-1. They got to feel good about. Obviously you lost that last game, but I think the Lakers. I did not watch that game, nor did I watch the highlights. I would imagine I want to play Ace 9, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to let these guys play. You don't have to play every hand. And that's where you get in trouble when you try to play everything, But what the Lakers, I'm guessing what they did, and I think I'm right because there was a guy named, I think his name is Aduo Fierro or something like that. And he's basically like a guy from the G League. And they played, I noticed he was getting a lot. I did see a little bit of the highlight. I didn't watch it though. I was just like, I don't care. Like they lost. I don't want to see this really. It felt like a nothing game to me. It seemed like the Lakers were playing some of their like lower players, just trying to. I think the Lakers are kind of hoping to stretch this series out as far as they can. I think they were thinking like, hey, if we can get the sweep, great, But at this point, we're sitting so pretty at 3-1. It's like, or 3-0. But it's like if you lose one, you lose one. Fuck it. And I think they're hoping to win this series with LeBron and company, without Austin. So that when they go to the second round, people are going to forget that we were the Lakers. They're going to forget what we looked like when we were like on all cylinders. When, in my opinion, the Lakers on all cylinders this year, with Austin and Luka and LeBron and Marcus Smart and everybody else on that team, and this new guy, Luke Kennard, we are the best team in the league. I think. I honestly think can be the best team in the league. 7-2 versus 10-9. I had 9-2. So I would have lost this one. I might have won a side pod actually. I would have won a side pod. I think the Lakers are really like one of the best teams in the league because they didn't know what they were or who they were. They're a very interesting team. It's kind of what you hope can happen, which is that you grow into each other and learn each other, and then you become this unknown thing that, and by the time they became what they really were, which is what I think they are, is the best team in the league. Luka got hurt, Austin got hurt, but we unlocked. It's almost like an unlock. We unlocked Luke Kennard, and if we can win with LeBron in that next round, we could beat the fuck out of whoever we play next and make it to the Western Conference Finals. And by that time, Denver's probably going to be out. So we'll probably be playing against either Minnesota or the Thunder. And the Thunder is the only team that I feel like can smoke us. Like the Thunder is legit good, but they just lost a guy. No, maybe they did. Maybe I'm thinking of Minnesota. So maybe the Thunder is the only team where I feel like we're really could really hurt us is the Thunder. As far as the West Coast goes, East Coast, I guess the best team is Boston, and I don't know that I'm really afraid of that team. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 pair, and we're going to take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. I don't know about that 8 on the board. One more time. Take it to the limit. Take it. That's the ultimate bar song. To the limit. People just drunk at the table. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Jack versus Ace 10. Oh, there's the ace. Oh, there it is. And Rockhawk. Goodbye, Rockhawk. Goodbye, Rockhawk Road. 5-3 by 4. Queen 10. 500K to see it, to play that. I gotta tell you something. I want to play this because I think Queen 10 is a really good hand. And there's the Queen, and there's the 10, and that's what I'm talking about. This is a big fucking pot right here. And we're just gonna check it along the boards right here. The King hurts us a little bit. Gets a little closer to a weird straight, but I mean, I don't think he's got it. Now we're gonna bet 500K. And ladies and gentlemen, there it is. 2 million for Van Pebble. Take it to the limit one more time. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all ready for this? Bum, 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 hey! Bum, 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 hey! Ace 6. 300K to play Ace 6 against JK Frosty. He's betting 600K. Obviously, I'm out of this one. I'm gonna just let him sweat it a little bit. Nice hand. He's got 1.9 milli. Pretty sure he had better than what I had. And we are King Jack. The flop is not a good flop for us. I would expect him to go all in there. I'm going to go with you. He's got 2 pair. I don't think there's anything I can really do here. I think I'm done. And so that's a nice pot. But we're still sitting at 1 million. And it's really anybody's ball game, to be honest with you. Like anybody can pretty much. I almost went all in. I'm going to trust my instincts. I'm all in with Queen 9 versus Ace King. What a nasty turn of events. There's the ace. There's nothing you can really do. Wait, is there something we can do? Not really. 9 Queen? Ladies and gentlemen, we lose But that goes to show you we abandoned what we were originally doing. We abandoned it, and that's why we lost. But look at our total take: 12.91, 12,091,000,000. That's really good, and that's what it's about. Our overall pot, and that's where we're going to end HD Poker. That's where we end HD Poker, ladies and gentlemen. Van Pebble with the HD Poker stream, almost 2 hours of a stream. And normally we'll do like a bonus stream, but I don't think so today. I think that's it. We're gonna leave it at that. And we needed that. I needed an HD Poker stream, just HD Poker, just hardcore poker. And I think I feel good about that stream, and that's what matters. The quick advertisement portion of this stream is brought to you by Van Pebble Incorporated. All things Van Pebble, all social media Van Pebble. Van Pebble's on Twitter. Van Pebble is on Twitter. I'm going to get rid of this tweet because I spelled it wrong. Look at this. What Jokic did was stupid. He needs him on the court. And by reacting the way he did at the game 4, could have gotten suspended. You got to spell stuff right. And that goes to show you Van Pebble does hold himself accountable. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Follow us on Twitter, please. You can donate money to Van Pebble. Did you know that? If you go to PayPal, if you have a PayPal account, you can show your appreciation by sending cash at Thomas Palvino. At Thomas Palvino. Thomas Palvino is my real name. Thomas Palvino is spelled with no capital letters and no spaces. Because there are people who do want to know. And if you don't give them the option, how would they know? At Thomas Palvino on PayPal. Thank you in advance. Big or small, we don't care. We just appreciate it. Van Pebble's on YouTube. We take the videos from Twitch. We throw them up on YouTube. People are watching. They're always watching, man. They really are watching. We play a lot of Fortnite and Red Dead lately, but we also play other games as well. And today we're looking to get into some of those other games. So stay with us today. But if you want to watch this stuff after we stream it, you can still watch it. Most people, I think, and that's why I like YouTube, is that it gives someone a chance to watch it. We do the live stream. Obviously, that's fun. But I enjoy this part of it better, is that it's there, it's on the shelf that you can watch a week later. And that's what I do YouTube. I think YouTube is more my personality, which is you stack it up, you put it, like, look how many videos. We have 692 videos. It's long form content. That's the kind of content that I consume. I like a nice long stream. I like to hear somebody just spontaneously talking. That's what I like, so that's what I make. And if that's what you like, this is perfect for you. Please subscribe and like the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble. And also, Twitch is where we do it live. You want to see how the fudge is made? Do you like fudge? How do you like that fudge? This is how we make the fudge. Twitch is how the fudge is made. You can come on Twitch, you can watch us do it live, and you can see how the fudge is made. Okay? Not everybody gives a fuck about the fudge. Most people seem to enjoy me on a video on demand type of thing. I don't mind. That doesn't bother me. I do usually put up chat for people, even though I don't get a lot of chatters in my stuff. But you will have the option to chat. We will be playing Red Dead Redemption today very shortly, and when we do, we will put up chat, and you can chat if you want. That game's that's the next stream that we will be doing today is Red Dead Redemption 2. As you can see today, I'm wearing my Coca-Cola shirt. It's not a drug reference. I actually just like the throwback Coca-Cola thing. I think it's a cool look. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble. that will do it for today's stream. That was a nice first stream of the day. Little HG poker. We will now do some Red Dead 2 in about, I say give us some time. Let me go get a little breakfast. Let me get a little brekkie, as we call it. I'm from England. I'm not from England. I don't call it brekkie. Shut the fuck up, man, Pebble. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. We had fun today. And we're about to have even more fun because I got some games for you today. Ever heard of Planet of Lana 2? I didn't think so. You're gonna play that today? It's a really mellow. I need a mellow game. That's gonna be a nice mellow game. Fortnite we will be playing today as well. And dare I say, it's a little Need for Speed. So I just threw Did I just throw 4 games out there? I did. So I don't know that we're gonna get to all that. But we might. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. And the thing is, it is doable because if we do, Red Dead is definitely going to be a 2-hour game. If we keep it in a tight 2 hours, then we can do like an hour of Need for Speed, an hour of Planet from. You see what I mean? It's when you do it like that, it's doable. If you try to play 2-3 hour streams, everything, it's not realistic. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today. Now I'm going to sit back in the cut, enjoy the vibes. We're just getting it started today, folks. Red Dead Redemption 2 coming to a theater near you. Arthur is dying. He has tuberculosis. I just don't know. I'm trying to do a movie trailer now. Arthur is dying. He has tuberculosis. You're a good man, Arthur. Don't stop being a good man. I don't know how good I really am. I'm dying. But one man, one cowboy, has decided to change the fate of his gang. I told you, Arthur. Damn it, Dutch, you don't know what's good for this gang. Well, who are you to make the decision? Certainly not you, Dutch. Van Pebble. It's the streamer. Okay, let's stop this nonsense. I apologize. I love this. I never get tired of looking at this, by the way. Pretty cool. That's really well done. I really like these. You know what I love about, like, it's not only the audio is good, but the videos. I mean, this is a fucking medium of audio and video, right? I mean, at least I'm giving you something cool to look at. Like, honestly, I've said this a million times. I'm not a model. I'm not a great, fantastic looking guy. I'm an average looking guy. It's fine. I don't mind. I actually think I'm better looking than average. You know why I say that? Because an average looking person is almost plain. And that's boring. At least I think I'm more exciting than average. Like if I was a food, I would be a Ritz cracker. I think ugly is the equivalent of like a rice cake. You know what I mean? At least my face isn't a rice cake. My face is like a townhouse cracker, maybe. Or like some kind of an Italian cracker that sort of looks just like a townhouse. One thing I will say about myself, I want to be nice to myself. I have a good nose. I have a nice nose. I have a full round face. I actually like the full round face. I know there's people that enjoy the clavicular guy, or with like the jawbone thing and everything. And I know there's a lot of girls think that guy's hot, believe it or not. It's hard to think of clavicular as hot because he's such a fucking douchebag that it's really hard to go. But when you really look at that guy, you go, he's very good looking. He was born good looking. There's no looks maxing. I mean, you're just born that way. I wish that guy knew that. It's too bad he doesn't realize that. Yes. I haven't really looked at people before on this thing. So the DJ is in the left corner. Oh wait, who's in the left corner? He's just looking at his phone. So the DJ's in the middle. And these people are just dancing. This is a great fucking... I love this video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you enjoyed the experience. Why don't we get out of here? And then we'll come back and we'll give you some Red Dead 2. And we'll keep the vibes and the energy the way it is right now, which is like, I'm happy to be here. It's like, I feel good. And then if you got to go to work or whatever, do what you got to do. Come back and you can watch us play all these games. You can feel the same vibes we're having now. You can feel them in 5 hours from now. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Peace. We might as well move the camera now. Peace.